You know, sometimes you gotta sit there and ask yourself, is Dragon Ball GT really that bad? I know that seems like a broad topic to talk about, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of complaints being like,
is this nigga for real? Like, is he really saying Dragon Ball GT isn't that bad?
after all the shit he talked about in previous videos about GT, here comes his hypocritical ass talking about, oh, it's not that bad. Oh, yeah. Is it that bad like we hype it up to be? Now, to be fair, this series is not canon. From what you see in GT, it doesn't transfer over to Dragon Ball Z, and it doesn't transfer over to Dragon Ball Super. So basically, something made for like the hardcore Dragon Ball fans. After they had to have something else after Dragon Ball Z, like they couldn't just, you know, let it in. It just had to be something else. So basically, Dragon Ball GT ran from September 7th, 1996 to November 16th, 1997 on, I believe it was Toonami, on Cartoon Network. And I remember seeing promos for Dragon Ball GT like years ago when they showed reruns on Toonami. GT is based off of the Dragon Ball franchise created by Akira Toriyama. So Akira Toriyama had nothing to do with GT. He had nothing to do with it. This is literally just something created for the fans. And unlike the other stuff from the Dragon Ball franchise, this does not have a manga series. It is literally just a sequel to the Dragon Ball Z anime series. So basically what happens is this takes place, I believe, 10 years, actually it's like 5 to 10 years, I think, after the events from Dragon Ball Z, where Goku is having a training session with Oob, and he's accidentally turned back into a child from the Black Star Dragon Balls by his old nemesis Emperor Pilaf. Goku and Goku's granddaughter Pan, along with the company of Trunks, they travel around the universe in search for the Dragon Balls in order to turn Goku back into an adult. So along the series, you kind of run across other villains like Baby Shenron, Omega Shenron, and you get like other people like Nova Shenron. And I mean, were those like arcs really that bad? Like, I mean, was Baby really that bad? Because Baby literally would like possess people. He in the series like would possess people like Goten and others, but his main host was Vegeta, which, you know, you got like, you know, baby Vegeta, and then he transformed into like an upgraded baby Vegeta, and then, you know, he turned into grade 8 baby Vegeta, which was like this golden grade ape. And since Goku had a tail, during that battle he managed to go grade ape as well, but when he transformed back down, he managed to tap into a different Super Saiyan form, reaching Super Saiyan 4. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Super Saiyan 4 Goku looked pretty badass. I mean, yeah, he had like black hair, like his normal hair, but it was like longer. He had red fur, he had his tail, and I mean, like, come on, like, was it that bad? Was like the whole baby arc that bad? Like, was it really? Like, was it really? And you know, Pan, don't get me wrong, Pan is kind of annoying as fuck. But I mean, yeah, it's Goku's granddaughter. But that don't mean shit. Some people could be like,
no, I don't give a fuck. You know, fuck Pan.
She's annoying as hell, man. Can't she even go Super Saiyan though? Can't she even go Super Saiyan though?
Come on, guys. You know, but Trunks, my main man Trunks, he did a good job in this series. And basically everybody in this series is like a little bit older, with the exception of Goku being transformed into a kid. You know, Pan is like, I think, the age of 10. Goten, who is Goku's youngest son, is 17. And in high school, Gohan is a lot older. You know, Trunks is 18. You know, I believe he's the president of Capsule Corp. Vegeta is older. He has like a mustache, which was kind of funny. There's quite a few things that happen within this. Like, I mean, you get Vegeta also transforming into a Super Saiyan 4, but he uses a machine in order to like do something with his blood fusion to grow his tail back in order to become a Super Saiyan 4. He didn't naturally do it like Goku. He used some kind of machine, which is kind of like on that punk ass shit. And I think he was just jealous because Goku transformed into a new form. He was like, oh, what the fuck, Kakarot? Kakarot turned got a new form. What the hell? I want to be a Super Saiyan 4 too. I want the Super Saiyan 4 form too. I mean, you get that whole thing with Omega Shenron and the Dragon Balls. Like, I mean, Omega Shenron, I'm not gonna lie, that arc was a little bit dumb as fuck, because when Goku Super Saiyan 4 and Vegeta Super Saiyan 4 fused together to become Gogeta Super Saiyan 4, that shit kind of pissed me off because, Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 was pretty badass. The form only lasted for like, what, 10 minutes? 10 fucking minutes, let alone when you thought you were about to see the times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha. You didn't see that shit. It was literally just a gag from Goku's side within that Gogeta thing, which was dumb, and then it ended up splitting apart, and it's just like, y'all could have killed Omega Shenron. Y'all could have just murked him and ended him, but nope, you didn't. You had to play your little silly game. You had to fucking goof off. That part did piss me off, I'm not gonna lie. Is it that bad? Sure, there was a lot of filler. Sure, sometimes episodes kind of didn't make sense. And yeah, like I said, that whole Omega Shenron arc was kind of dumb. Was it that bad though?
Is this your man? Whose man's is this?
It had 64 episodes, so, and I'm not gonna lie, like half of that shit was filler. Like, if I'm gonna keep it real, a lot of those episodes were filler. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, GT was not the greatest. It should have ended Dragon Ball Z, you know. And how, you wanna know how it ended? Goku used a spirit bomb on Omega Shenron, and he's like, well, I haven't faced a stronger opponent since Majin Buu. And it's just like, you know, okay. Krillin, you know, he's older. He is on the police force. Him and 18 had a kid. I think her name was Amy, I can't quite remember, but they had a kid and she was older. Vegeta and Bulma had another kid. They had a daughter named Bula, and Bula was like a teenager too. You know, you get the Shadow Dragons, and you also get Super 17, where they basically, I think, merged, what was it, two 17s together. They made like an evil 17, and then they had like another 17. I think they merged them together. It's been like, I haven't watched GT since I was like 14, so I don't know if that's completely accurate or not, but Super 17 wasn't that bad. But like I said, how it ends is Goku, instead of using the Dragon Balls on himself, he uses them to revive those. He uses it to revive those who were killed by Super 17 and the Shadow Dragons. And then basically Goku disappears along with the Dragon Balls. Basically means Goku's no more. And then there's finally, you know, world peace, everybody's happy. You get to several decades later in the series. It is shown that Goku's great-great-grandson, Goku Jr., competes in the 64th Tenkaichi tournament against Vegeta's descendant, Vegeta Jr. And as the crowd is cheering on and Pan's cheering on, she sees this form of Goku in the sky riding on Shenron. But both Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. managed to go Super Saiyan, which is pretty interesting, I guess you could say. Along with the series, you know, with the Black Star Dragon Ball saga, the Baby saga, the Super 17 saga, and then the Shadow Dragon saga, they made a TV special, which was a movie called A Hero's Legacy, which was all about Goku Jr. Maybe I'll save that for another review. But overall, GT had its ups and downs. Wasn't really the greatest series, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that it is god awful, because I've seen some shittier anime. But did we need it? We really didn't need it. We could have honestly left GT in the dust. Like, we really did not need this. Especially if Akira Toriyama had no part in this. Why would Dragon Ball fans want this? You know, because Akira Toriyama made greatness with Dragon Ball. And to be honest, Dragon Ball Z was supposed to end, like the anime and the manga. No, the manga was supposed to end with Frieza, or after the Frieza saga. This shit was supposed to end, but you know, people wanted more, so he made the whole thing with Cell, which, you know, Goku basically, you know, dies, and you know, Gohan takes over. He becomes the main hero, and then that's when it should have ended there. But no, so we got the Majin Buu saga, which took place several years after the events of the Cell saga, which is kind of like, okay, yeah, cool, Majin Buu saga, but we really did not need GT, nor did we need a TV special / movie, A Hero's Legacy. Unfortunately, I own GT the Complete Series on DVD, which also came with A Hero's Legacy on DVD. If I had to choose between watching Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super, if I had to choose between those four, I honestly, in order, I would rather watch Dragon Ball Z the most. Then it would be Dragon Balls, probably Dragon Ball. Then it would be Dragon Ball Super, and then GT. So GT would be at the bottom. It's where it's like I could go without watching GT again. Alrighty guys, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like on it. If you want to subscribe to the channel, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to hit the bell to get notified whenever I upload videos, or you can hit the personalized option to get notified whenever I upload every other video. Don't forget to hit my links in the social media description below. I'm talking Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Patreon. If you guys want to do more to help support your boy and the channel, you can always donate to the Patreon. You know, it goes to, you know, helping me make better content for the channel, get better upgrades, like I'm talking new lights, camera, like a brand new camera. I can get maybe hire an editor. I can get a green screen, you know, make these videos really pop, get some lights. I got some pretty cool rewards, so if you want to go over there and help your boy out, thank you. But alrighty guys, that is it for the video. And if you want to be the burden to watch GT on yourself, you do that. I would not recommend watching GT unless you just want to see it for yourself. I feel like GT, as much as I hate saying this is probably that one series that everybody has at least seen, if not all of it, part of it. Especially if you're like a hardcore Dragon Ball fan, you have seen GT. But alrighty guys, I am AfroGeek PlusUltraNappy, and your boy is just